Hey, good evening, my friends, and welcome to our last live broadcast for today. Tonight, actually all day, and pretty much for the rest of the week, we're going to be sharing with all of you some LinkedIn and Facebook texting tactics that will enable you to enroll more reps before the end of the month. Our last session of boot camp is tomorrow night. So if you all have any questions, please type them in the question box. Marilyn, I did get your information, and we will take a look at it tonight, okay? Now, so let's get into the subject at hand. You know, it takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. Today, 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can be done on your mobile phone with a Facebook and a LinkedIn phone app. Texting is just like talking with someone on LinkedIn and Facebook. In fact, texting is easier and sometimes better than talking. Most people don't answer their phone today, but everyone looks at their texts. A text isn't intrusive, it's an unexpected phone call. Texting is universally accepted. Almost everyone does it. Most new network marketers are reluctant to call people, but will eagerly text someone when provided with proper strategies and scripts. And texting doesn't require any special skills, and there's no learning curve. Now, adding animated content to your text message is producing immediate results and is a way of showcasing your social media expertise. And so Sunday was National Cheeseburger Day. A GIF, a moving image, draws extra attention to your message, so people are much more likely to answer it. Tomorrow is National Pepperoni Pizza Day. So the frequent use of animated GIFs to your messages will make you stand out from the crowd of other people that your prospects are talking to, makes them smile and respond to you faster. So you have the end of the month, and we have all kinds of opportunities every day. There's an official holiday, and there are unofficial holidays. And the birthday strategy, which I've been teaching for years, is now followed by wishing people a happy holiday. So Monday, today, is National Talk Like a Pirate Day. Tuesday, like I said, is National Pepperoni Pizza Day. Thursday is World Rhino Day. Next Sunday is National Daughters Day. Monday the 26th, Happy Pancake Day. Tuesday, National Chocolate Milk Day. Wednesday, International Cat Day. So there's no shortage of opportunities for you to reach out and talk to people. So there are a few things that deliver immediate results on Facebook after you adjust your settings to become more visible. One is change your profile photo and cover. Two, change your Facebook profile's introduction. And create or change a birthday to trigger notifications. On LinkedIn, you could create or change your birthday, again, to trigger notifications. Change a business start date, trigger notification, and create a new business to trigger a notification. And when we trigger notifications, we're notifying everybody that you're connected to that you have a change. Something is going on. And it gives them a reason to react and respond. And that's what it's all about. It's at the end of the day, it's all going to come down to coaching, to conversation. All right. Now, let me Dee changed her profile photo on Facebook, and she had 90 plus people respond. That's 90 different opportunities to start conversations with people. Craig, we opened up his settings. We added something in his introduction. Listen to what happens.
Craig, is that you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Would you share with everybody what happened?
Well, yes, to be honest, I really thought that this was just a lot of hype. I really did, but I said, well, I'll go ahead and try it anyway. So you got my Facebook profile cover and changed my picture, took some things off, and to my surprise, I got immediately after that 6 friend requests from qualified prospects. It was really amazing, professional people. Got one request from the vice president of the Yamaha Corporation I used to work with, and it was amazing on that. I got many new people and old people commenting on my new profile page, and I never had that before. They liked the profile page. I got 2 people asking me to join my internet business. It was absolutely crazy. They just sent a message and said, Craig, can I join your internet business? The reason why, they never knew I had an internet business. You know, I said that I was a music education director, and, you know, I was a wellness educator, and that's it. And then when you went in and changed my header in LinkedIn and changed my intro in Facebook, then it just blew up like crazy. Now, I do have now 4,400 people, and it's just going like crazy. And I love it when I never had people to just come in and ask, may I join your internet business? And I never talked to them before about it. But because my Facebook profile page said that, then whenever they click, my introduction or my header showed every time. And one guy said, well, I'm so happy to see all the things that you do. So on all my things that are listed on my header and in my intro, I'm getting responses on all of those. It's just amazing. I never knew something like that would even exist.
Now, last week, we heard from another student.
Yeah, so I had been just kind of trusting Max and going step by step through the process. And to be honest, I had this little voice in the back of my head that was saying, this isn't going to work. What are you thinking? But I decided to trust and move forward with the process anyway. And then all of a sudden, just with this profile that you're seeing now, one of my friends that I used to be in another network marketing company with, first of all, he sent me a message, a LinkedIn message, and I guess I didn't see it quick enough. He was so excited to talk to me that he actually picked up the phone within a couple hours later, and he said, "What are you doing, Lane? What are you doing?" And then we had we had a conversation, and I said, "Yeah, I'm with this new company." And next thing you know, within 24 hours, he's now on my team. So I was pretty excited.
Now, you're all headed down the same route. There are all kinds of things that happen when you change your profile. Best part about what you're going to learn is that it isn't technical or complicated. Making simple changes to your profile page can begin conversations with everyone that notices. Bob Tyler, in our first coaching session, we opened up his profile. We added the word entrepreneur, and within a few hours, he had 3 old friends call his brother to get his phone number. They wanted to know what he was doing. He sold all 3 of them products. I said, Bob, post that on Facebook. So he does. And within 24 hours, 25 people liked it. 29 people made comments. He talked to all of them, and he picked up 8 more customers. Today, this works exactly the same way on LinkedIn. Anthony enrolled 10 people in his first month. He doesn't have to bother his friends and his family. One post on Facebook, a friend called him and he signed her up. So far this month, first month, 10 people. Now, with these new tactics and strategies, you can beat your competition to connecting with the hottest prospects, produce immediate results and faster enrollments, position yourself as an authority to everyone in your niche market, ensure you'll be chosen over your competitors, and enroll experienced leaders and many more new reps. And the best part is you can duplicate the process with everyone on your team. You're all in the process of learning the Socratic method of selling. It's a method of teaching or discussion used by Socrates in ancient Greece, in which you ask a series of easily answered questions to a prospect that inevitably leads them to the logical conclusion that they need what you're selling. Always respect your prospect. Your questions help your prospect think. Your questions help your prospect make decisions. Each question you ask prepares your prospect to say yes and buy from you. Your questions reduce or eliminate being rejected, and your questions will increase your conversion rates and your closing ratios. But people have to be able to see you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop over here. And Marilyn, I don't know where you sent your login information, but I don't have it. You need to send it to me over on LinkedIn or type it in the chat. Nobody will see it. Type it in the chat and I'll go in and we'll take a look. Okay, so I'm going to kind of scroll down here and look at who's here. So let's look at Adrian. I'm going to unmute Adrian. And let's move this over here. And so let's look for Adrian on LinkedIn.
Okay, hear me out. Anyone, if I use anyone can change the game with the power of Visa.
Adrian, are you on LinkedIn?
Hello, yes, I am. Take off the E. There you go.
Okay, so you're a solopreneur.
Mhm.
And a couple of things. Number one, your settings are off on LinkedIn. You know, you have a follow me button, and you really don't want a follow me button. You want a connect button. Let's see if we come down here and look. Okay, now you in Melaleuca?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can see that just from this 400 products.
Mhm.
And okay. What is an RCT?
A type of training before you become a CNA. Like in the assisted living field, nursing field.
What you want to do is you want to spell. A lot of people won't know what that is. You want to use the actual word description.
Hmm.
And the flooring industry, medication aid. And so this is your Melaleuca business up here?
Oh, well, it's added now. I do many other things on there that I list. That's what I do. Been doing.
Okay. All right. Well, you've certainly been on here long enough. You got over 5,000 followers. And so there's a couple of things that you can do with your profile that would immediately trigger messages from people you're connected to. I'm going to come over here. So you want people to see the connect button.
Okay.
I'm not going to add a note. I'm just going to send this over to you so we can be connected. What level are you in Melaleuca?
I better started. I think I'm a enroller or preferred or something like that.
All right. All right. Well, welcome. What you're learning is going to set you up for what you've got enough people to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Your goal would be to reach out and talk to 10, 20 people a day. You can do that in an hour, and you could be able to enroll at least one person a week, then help that person enroll customers, and you make $500.
Okay.
Take a look at. Are you on Facebook?
I don't use that no more.
Okay. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, invite you to participate in our boot camp, and I'll pass along a little a promo code so you can participate with a discount. Let's come back over here and let's look at Jim. And so Jim, are you on LinkedIn?
Sorry, oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Oh, yeah, no, this is my first, I just got the, I'm not on LinkedIn yet. I just got the invite to go to this webinar.
Gotcha. What about Facebook?
I am on Facebook.
Okay, let's see if we can find you over there.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh. Yeah, I'm just new to this whole thing here, so
Okay.
I was debating about it for too long of a time.
What are you trying to sell?
It's going to be nutritional products.
Okay.
So my profile, I don't have anything about the business really.
This you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you're probably going to want to thank the person that told you about this, and you definitely want to jump over to LinkedIn. What's your background? What are some of the things you've done?
Oh, I've worked, yeah, sure. I have a degree in economics. I worked at Fortune 500 companies in finance. Elizabeth Arden, James River Corporation, which was a huge paper company back in the day, got bought up. Gartner Group, so technology as well. I do websites. So finance and website and web design were the two corporate things I've done.
Okay, good. So when it comes to building any kind of a business,
Mhm.
you can't beat social media, Facebook today, LinkedIn today, to
Right.
build a business. You no longer have to go chase your family, chase your friends, none of that. All you need is a page on Facebook, a page on LinkedIn, and you're free to reach out and connect with people. So I'm going to come back. Marilyn, I see you're typing. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out of my LinkedIn account. And we're going to log into Maryland's. All right, so
Excuse me.
let's just skip this. Okay, so now one of the things, so before we jump into this, let me come back over here. Now, top earners in network marketing will tell you that if you want to be successful, you must talk to a minimum of 5 people about your business every day. You can easily do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in less than an hour by texting your best prospects. Top earners will tell you if you want to be wildly successful, you must talk to 10 people a day. And again, you can easily do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in an hour by texting your best prospects, engaging them in conversations that lead to sales when you follow my proven scripts. Finally, the top earners will tell you if you want to become a top earner in your business and you want to do it in 90 days, you have to talk to 20 people about your business every day. Again, it's all about having conversations with people that you believe to be your best prospect. Marilyn made 7 sales while she was in boot camp. I love this. I'm signing up someone in my business in Cambodia, bringing in 2 of her friends at the same time. We also have someone in South Africa and Germany. Also close someone in the United States. Now, I don't show you these to impress you. I show you these to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing with a simple profile. Angel signed someone up who's bringing in 15 friends. Says, I wish I knew about this 5 years ago. And then about 2 weeks later, she said, top of the morning, I enrolled 3 more people last night. Tell you what, I've been in so many network marketing companies over the last 15 years. Never had I've had the success I'm having with you. I'm her networking angel. Sign up 8 people this week and have 7 more checking out the business on Facebook and LinkedIn. My upline is calling me to find out what I'm doing. I love it. What's not to love? You can enroll the best prospects on LinkedIn and Facebook faster because you know all about them by reading the contents of their profile. Now, like I said, most people are invisible. And if people can't see you, then they can't see what you're doing. A visible profile will help you stand out from your competition, attract prospects to you on a daily basis. So you have to adjust your profile settings so people can see who you are. You also want to turn on what I like to call the fast button. And when you turn on the fast button, people will see that you're online. Now, the strategy that goes with this is you turn it on when you get up in the morning, log into Facebook, log into LinkedIn, go play golf, go swimming. You don't have to be on LinkedIn, but anybody that looks at your profile thinks you are. So my gift to all of you is my universal profile checklist. And what this is going to enable you to do is optimize your profile for maximum visibility on Facebook and LinkedIn, as well as on the search engines. It'll enable you to make valuable connections and quickly so you can build your business faster and avoid making the common LinkedIn and Facebook mistakes that act like kryptonite and will kill your business. Now, the 12 steps you take in the profile checklist result in 19 actions. I just gave you 3 that will enable you to start conversation with your prospects as they respond to any one of these actions, conversations that result in new enrollments. So you can go to maxsteingart.com / or just go to maxsteingart.com, and the drop down will enable you to get the profile checklist.
Okay.
Now, Carol was working with me. She's one of my coaching students. And she had been in a company for 15 years that was not social media friendly, but she loved the products. Her upline was not very supportive of building the business on social networks. So she struggled. She completely mastered the conversation part, but her closing ratios weren't as high as she'd like. And so one day she says to me, she says, I hear about all these success stories of other people. Maybe I need to change companies. And I said, well, if you want to change companies, I can introduce you to some of the top people in over 80 companies. So I introduced her to a leader in another company. She joined the middle of June. So she basically had 2 weeks. And the last 6 days of the month, she made 10 presentations, enrolled 8 people, 6 days. Says it's the best month she's ever had in network marketing. She rank advanced 3 months in a row. Now, when you change your profile, we adjusted Will's picture and he implemented the strategies from our coaching call. And within 72 hours, he was the #1 recruiter. These numbers are all determined by how many people you're connected to. He was connected to over 4,000 people. 2 weeks later, he sent me this message. It's exactly like he said it would be. Since last week, I made 2 posts, generated dozens of easy conversations. By following the scripts word for word, I generated a dozen sales, 6 sales per post. My activity made my entire organization curious about what I'm doing, has resurrected a few of my dormant distributors that want to get back in the business. I also made 3 appointments with people that want to get into my business. Where have you been all my life? And then he called in with a success story. Whoops.
I do have a great quick testimony. Just sponsored a new individual. I've actually got a member of my team on here who's one of our newest 6-figure earners, Melissa Brower. So I wanted to give her a shout out. She just hit 100K in this company. She's already done it before, but this is the most fun we've had. And a young lady I just sponsored who has 0 network marketing experience. I taught her just a few of the techniques that you taught me. And she's already like #7 in recruiting in our company right now. I just saw her name on the leaderboard tonight. So I was like, wow, I got to tell Max. So it's really cool. I just wanted to tell you, man, everything you're teaching, it works in real life. And we all appreciate you so much.
Brand new to network marketing, #7 in the company, following very, very simple actions. Now, in June, Will was coming back from his company convention. And he changed his picture twice. In the left, he changed it. He had 63 people that liked it, 33 comments. On the right, he was inside the hotel. 39 people liked it, 20 comments. So it's all about talking to people. So he called in as he was leaving the convention with a great story.
I'm driving, so I want to share this quick testimonial in case my signal cuts out. I'm heading out of Vegas right now. Had a great time in Las Vegas. You know, I was in your boot camps and we were doing the private coaching. It was amazing. I'm actually working with two of my team members right now. One of my guys who's in the car right now has 5 conversations going on about his business and had 0 yesterday. Everybody who's on the Zoom, Max is the guy you want to work with. This is one of the trainers in network marketing who actually has stuff that flat out works in real life, not the latest, greatest ClickFunnels, shiny guru stuff. You want the real stuff that works. Now, last but not least, Max, last time we talked, I think I was the number 6 earner in the company, or number 5. So I'm number 2 right now. So we've got a little bit ways to go to number 1, but I just wanted to thank you personally for just really giving us and my organization tools that we really needed, especially from a conversational flow standpoint to get to that level. So we've had a lot of rank advances since then. We're still polishing some things up. If I need to do some more coaching with you, I can acknowledge that. But I'm the number 2 earner right now. I just hit the diamond rank last month. That's a solid 45, 50,000 a month, easy. So this has actually been so far the biggest month I've ever had in 10 years of network marketing, man. So I really just wanted to thank you personally. And anybody who's on the Zoom, man, you really got to take this stuff seriously. Don't just play with it. Max is the real deal.
Okay, so let me come back over here. And now I'm logged into Marilyn's account. So the first thing we want to do is we want to check Marilyn's settings to make sure that she's as visible as possible. So we come over here to visibility, profile viewing options. That's what you want. Edit your public profile. Everything's turned on, Marilyn. Now we'll come back. Connections. You want to hide your connections, and the followers should only be visible to you. So all of this is good. Visibility of your activity. This is the big one. The default setting is only your connections can see when you're online. You want to make sure you turn it to everybody on LinkedIn can see you. And then we come down to followers. You want everybody on LinkedIn to be able to follow you. And if you make follow primary, you're taking the connect button off and you're putting the follow button on, which is something that you don't want to do. So let's come back over here to view your profile. Now let's hit the little pencil. We want to make sure that this is turned on so people can see you've got an open profile. And okay, so Marilyn, let's come back up here, edit this. We can take this off because it's your business. Now, the one thing, let's come back over here and look at your profile. Whoops. So you have your school here, but we don't have the business. Let's go over here, look at contact information. And so to make things go quicker, we're going to change your birthday. So let's make your birthday September 30th. Give it some time to settle in. And we want everybody on LinkedIn to see it. Now let's take a look at your connections. Actually, let's do it from up here. So you got 761 connections. Now the power of LinkedIn is these 743 that they're giving you credit for all have connections. So let's see who's connected to those 743 people. They connect you to 1.5 million, second level. Now these second level connections connect you to people on their that they're connected to. So you have access to 845 million people. So you have access to just about everybody on LinkedIn. Now, so in looking at your network here, you've got 11 people that want to reach out to you. And as you connect with them, let's come over here. What you want to do here is you want to send the icebreaker. Everybody new that reaches out to you, you confirm the connection with the icebreaker, and then you can start conversations. Ultimately, if we come over here, you want to be, you want to be talking to people every single day. September 5th. So clearly you need to pick up the activity. All right. You need to be talking to people on a daily basis if you really expect this to work. Every day, what LinkedIn is going to do is they're going to recommend people. We don't want to follow people. People you may know with similar roles. People you may know who live where you live. Again, they're making suggestions, but the power of LinkedIn is that you could come up here and you could search for people based on profession. So, teachers on LinkedIn. $19,800,000. Looking opportunity. So you got 161,000 teachers that are looking for an opportunity. Your ability to find people who would clearly be interested in your business, never been easier. Now, I got to come back over here to your profile because they've made a change. See, we need to get your business up here. Let's edit this.
Here you go.
Now, let's change this up a little bit. You're an internet entrepreneur. The internet is global. You're also your home business coach. Your headline is for the people that you want to attract. Now, you're a social media expert. You're one of my students, you know more than 90% of the social media people that are out there. Now, what we want to do, you're a lifestyle transitioning mentor. You help people transition. You're also a change agent. And you're a peak performance teacher. Actually, let's go with trainer. Okay, so that looks a little bit stronger, but they're making changes all the time. And what I need to do is we want to get your experience here to show up at the top on your heading. And they've done something they've moved something, and now what we're going to do with this is we're going to change this to September, and that's going to dish out a notification. Somewhere here, and they've moved it, and I haven't found it yet, but I will, because we want this to appear next up at the top of your profile. I'll give you an example. You come up here. You look at me. See, I've got Social Networking University up here. So I have to figure out where they moved it or what they did with it. And it's a change that they made about the middle of last week. Another thing that you want to take a look at. Okay, so you have your messaging feature is the same. Okay, they haven't changed you yet. If I come back over to my profile, but before I do, I want to do one other thing. Now, I'll do it. Now, great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people, which is true. However, what you want to do with your profile is you want to broadcast and give people a sense that they want to be you. Okay? They want to know what you know. So let's come up here. We're going to change your color. And so let's find something actually see, that could be you. Once you begin to change, okay. You're giving people a sense that you're outrageously successful. Let me come back over to mine. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Every day, LinkedIn is making changes. And there's nobody in the business that is up on Facebook and LinkedIn more than me, because every day we're doing boot camps. So if I come back over here to my message area, now notice up here at the top, focused and other. There are so many people that are doing what Bernice is doing. So Bernice reached out to me today. I like to connect with people. So I accepted her. Are you open to learning more about this? And this is what's stopping LinkedIn from doing business the old-fashioned way. They are doing so many things. People, here's another one. So he wants to expand with my network, and he just had something deleted. But this is what people are doing. People are coming in here and they are blasting everybody. Okay, here's another one. Today. As an affiliate network, I'm always looking forward to new connections. They'd like to share this with you. If you're interested, no drama if you don't wish to take a look. This is the reason why you don't want to have anything on your profile about your network marketing business. All right. Now, okay, so Jim, was it due to the new company as well? No, she knew how to talk to people. She already had a list of people that she'd been talking to that she knew were looking for an opportunity. She went back and reconnected people that she knew were looking for an opportunity, and she just restarted the conversation. So let me come back. All right, I'm going to fast forward past some stuff. Dr. Nestor was building a Melaleuca business. We started working together in November. In December, that she used my strategies and scripts. She enrolled 9 people, even though her family was battling COVID. February, she was the director 6, which is a huge jump. And she's got 3 directors. They're killing it because they're all using the same strategy. Said, I wish I had listened to a year ago. If I had, I'd be an executive director by now. Next month, she's director 7. Said, I'm still director 7, but I've enrolled 81 customers so far, and I earned $35,000. All you need is a simple profile page on Facebook and LinkedIn. All you need is the Facebook phone app, the LinkedIn phone app, and an hour or 2 a day, and you could be enrolling people left and right. Now, in network marketing, what they typically do is they ask you to make a list of your friends and reach out and call your friends. Tell them about your new business. And when you do that, the results aren't very good. As a matter of fact, what happens to a lot of people is they get such negativity from the people that they call that they begin to question the wisdom of even getting into your business. So instead, you're already connected to people on Facebook. You're already connected to people on LinkedIn. So you adjust your settings, you make yourself visible, and somebody that you're connected to sees it and makes a comment. Then you reach out to them and say, Mary, I'm glad you like my new picture. You know, it's been years since we've talked. What are you doing these days? Or what's new in your life? And Mary comes back and says, oh, I'm looking for ways to make extra money. Inflation's killing us. Well, you've got a solution to a problem. The dynamic of the conversation changed completely. Mary would have been somebody that you would call. She would have shot you down. But because you're reacting to something that she did as a result of what you did, you end up bringing her into the business. Then you help Mary open up her settings, change her picture, and 2 of the people she's connected to react to it. Same conversation. And this is how easy it can be to build a business. Now, in the last 3 months, I've been working on something that generates more leads, more nonstop sales. I want to jump over to it. So first, let me just say that you can't fail. With unlimited prospects to talk to, with continual practice, you simply can't fail. The content of your profile, your daily activity positions you to be perceived as an expert and an influencer by everyone that sees it. The secret to connecting with a huge pool of prospects available to you Attracting a constant flow of perfect prospects that easily convert to new business partners and customers has to do with three things: the relationships you create with your profile, the influence you generate with your activity and posts, and the conversations you initiate. The ability to get people to talk to you, follow you, take action, and join your team revolves around everyone's perception of who you are, which is completely in your hands and totally in your control. So stop trying to sell. When you're talking to people, always remember social network law number 2. Don't focus on making a sale. Focus on whether there's a sale to be made. So there are all kinds of different ways to find people on LinkedIn. The searching features are radically different. LinkedIn is letting people put an open to work frame around their picture. So you focus on the headline, cover, the content in their about section, their daily activity, the posted jobs listed, and the number of connections. So looking at people's profiles, if you know who you're looking for, it comes down to content. So if people have the open to work frame, that would be one clue. But just because someone has an open to work frame around their picture doesn't mean they're a candidate for your business. So when looking at these folks, there's 25 people here. We identified 6 people that are prospects. You have conversations with them. So we did this early. Teacher, 21 million. Teacher looking for opportunities, 162,000. People in sales, 57 million. People in sales looking for an opportunity, 508,000. Managers, 93 million. Looking for opportunities, 74,000. You can search for people by country, by city or state, or by distance from where you are, by zip code. So here we have 28 people that have training experience. But not all of these people are going to be prospects. Look at the contents of their page, 10 of them are prospects. Short conversation, 6 of them we rule out, sign up the other 4. Unfortunately, millions of marketers are jumping into LinkedIn and virtually jamming promotional messages to everyone. So you're looking to help the people who clearly need and want your help, or you risk being perceived as a menacing shark and pushy salesperson, which is some of the examples that I showed you. Here's another one. LinkedIn closed this person's account. By any chance, would you be interested in taking a look at the largest online shopping club? So what LinkedIn's going to do is they put the frame. People looking for opportunities, just looking, 7.7 million. Looking for opportunities, 1.6 million. Looking for an opportunity, 1.1 million. Seeking an opportunity, 3.7 million. Open to an opportunity, 2.1 million. Here's a list of the 10 occupations with the highest burnout. Look at and these are the numbers that you'll find on LinkedIn. Physicians, number 1. Nurses, number 2. Social worker is number 3. Teachers, number 4. School principals, number 5. Attorneys, number 6. Police officers, number 7. Public accounts, number 8. Fast food employees. Retail stores. And other assorted keywords. Connecting with the right people is a numbers game. The old school methods being taught in network marketing today is you have to go through 100 no's to get a yes. And when you're talking to a prospect, every no is one step closer to a yes, so go for no. So they teach you to send out this stuff. I may be off base, but I'm curious to keep your options open. Would you be open to a side project? No biggie. If not, I'm throwing it out there. The single biggest mistake that network marketers make when talking to a prospect is they try to talk about their business before they know enough about the prospect, cause their own rejection. On social networks, you know enough about a person by reading their profile. Ask a few simple questions. So forget this go for no stuff. Go for yes. It only takes a few questions. A person's profile, activity, and answers to some simple questions provide you with enough information about them to know if they're a prospect. So you don't have to talk to anyone about your business until you confirm that they need or want what you're selling. So you can recruit like crazy using attraction marketing principles. You attract people to you that you know in advance would be most likely to be interested in your business. The right daily posting strategy causes almost immediate results. So the ripple effect of your posts on LinkedIn and Facebook can start conversations that result in sales. So we're going to give you a couple: the birthday strategy, the anniversary strategy. All of these result in conversations that can result in sales. Posting motivational images, comments about rising gas prices, official holidays, unofficial holidays. The holiday strategies and scripts create more likes, comments, and shares, more conversations with prospects as people react to what you're doing, opportunities to introduce your business, better rapport with your prospects, creates increased awareness of who you are, the perception that you're an expert in your niche market, and appreciation of your influencer status. So on September the 3rd was Happy International Bacon Day. Static images, moving images. Holidays. Clyde posted on Friday of Memorial Day. Just that image, have a happy Memorial Day. 55 people responded. He spoke to all 55, 5 people enrolled in one day. People respond to you faster when you post a moving image. Likes, comments, and shares become leads. Leads become prospects, and prospects become business builders or customers. So it's all about talking to the people who respond to any of your actions, or reach out to people, start talking to them based on their activity. On LinkedIn and Facebook, you can easily connect with someone, and you can develop genuine, solid relationships quickly with effective engagement and conversation. So when we post things, again, people react and respond. The project launch script, for those of you that are students, now is the time to start using the project launch script. It creates immediate response, genuine curiosity, serious interest, a sense of urgency, fast, decisive action, immediate duplication, faster team growth, and faster rank advancement. I'll give you some examples. I recontacted 100 people with the launch script. Over 75 people responded. I haven't had a chance to get to everyone. I love this. So far, I've enrolled 11 people. Sent out 100. Now, these are the people they're already connected to. Sent out 100 project launch messages over 2 days. 87 people responded. Showed the business 50 people, have enrolled 15. 8 are building the business, 7 are customers. This was my favorite. Thanks to your launch script, I have more people to talk to than I can believe. It's better than your birthday script. Sent it to 150 of my connections on LinkedIn. 90 want more information. Showed the business 60 people and have 12 business builders and 9 customers with the help of my upline. He called me on New Year's Eve. He wanted to know what I was doing. Marissa enrolled 13 people in 10 days. Started on December the 15th. And by December the 26th, 13 people. Terry enrolled 7 people in 4 days. Followed your instructions. I did my first post, 12 conversations, brought in 3 people. Again, I'm not showing you this to impress you. I'm showing you this to impress upon you what you can be doing. So Al, in our first coaching session, he enrolled 3 people. One was a business builder, 2 were customers. Says, I'm loving this. Meeting new people every day is like fishing. And the one business builder that he brought in 750 people in the first 15 days in December. Rosie Gonzalez, 1 year after we started working together, has 15,000 people in her business. Dana Barish is the top recruiter in her company. She's making over $100,000 a month. Jason made the sale the first night of boot camp. Had 6 likes and 3 signups. Following week, I had 4 paid signups in one day, 3 the next, 7 signups. He ended up signing up 20 people by the end of boot camp. First month, Joanne started working with me. She doubled her income. Second month, it tripled. Her confidence is through the roof. If you haven't registered yet for boot camp, oh, and by the way, she was also selling insurance, and she used what I taught her on LinkedIn to start selling insurance. Her enrollments in her insurance business were so high that the company she was working for asked her what she was doing. She said, well, I'm getting these people from LinkedIn. So they paid her $5,000 to train other agents. She ended up last year, they paid her $5,000 4 times.
Hello.
Hey, Dan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm really terrific. I've heard from a lot of students in the last 2 or 3 days, and they're filling me in on what's new, what's happening with them. How's your last time we spoke? You would use the training that you got from me to expand your franchise business, and I think you said that now they kind of brought you in, made you a partner.
Yeah, they have actually, Max. I through using your system, one of the things that happened for me is that I learned how to contact people on LinkedIn, and some of those contacts became so powerful that I was able to close a major account with Verizon Wireless that we signed a contract for $20 million. That is to clean cell phone towers. But since then, I've also made contact with people that manage the municipal water towers and water treatment facilities. And in doing so, I mean, it has blown up my business. And like I said before, I never would have known how to contact people on LinkedIn. I never would have known to even use LinkedIn for that sort of thing if it hadn't been that I, came across you through somebody when I was in networking. When I was in network marketing. And I know a lot of people use it for network marketing, but it can be for anything. Just learning how to contact people is the biggest thing. It has been so powerful. It's just unbelievable that last year I was struggling financially. And then by the end of the year and this year, I will make over $2 million. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's like unbelievable. It's actually one of those things that was like, it's like one of those things I wasn't sure I believed it until it happened.
Now, so I want to invite you. We just opened up registration for boot camp. We'll go to maxsteingart.com/boot camp. This is for our October boot camp. It starts on October the 6th, but you could get an early start because we're going to give you access to September boot camp. But I've added an additional session. Usually it's 4 sessions. Create your page, connect with people, communicate with them, and close them. But for this October boot camp, we're going to be adding the daily routine of top earners, because we're into the fourth quarter of the year. What happened with that last success story was he was building a business and his upline died. He's working with one of the top earners in Melaleuca. The guy died. And so he didn't want to build a business. Last year, he couldn't afford to put tires on his car. But when he applied what I taught him to going after bigger accounts, he brought in so many accounts that the people that sold him the franchise made him a partner. So you're all heading down the same road. Tomorrow night, folks, for those of you that are in boot camp, it's our last session. I encourage you, Jim, join us in boot camp and we'll step you through. Let me show you what the tools are going to look like. When you join us in boot camp, let me go to the September boot camp because they're still working on the October one. So you have access to the previous month. So in October, you'll have access to the September boot camp. They did it already. 5 sessions. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. We have all kinds of online tools, scripts, profile guide, all the things that you need to learn to be successful. So you'll have that as soon as you register, you'll have access, because the first boot camp session doesn't start until October the 6th. So when you get in here, you can start watching the September boot camp and you can get started right away. If there's anybody here that's interested in my coaching program, put coaching and put your phone number in the chat window, or write to support@maxsteingart.com and put coaching in the headline. And you'll be contacted by a member of my staff. Folks, all I can tell you is this. If you're not talking to 10 people about your business every day, you could be. And prospecting on LinkedIn is free. Talk to all of you next time.